stealing your boyfriend for 10 minutes, right? Cheers, Clay. It's our latest movie. What are we going to call this? We're going to call it Sunday Night?
Yeah.
Jack, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. You
Excellent. You know what I've given my title for this video, for our video channel, by the way?
What's that?
The Federation.
Yeah.
Do you like Star Trek? No. Well, and that's my video station. It's called WilliamZeebub, the Federation. Anyway, yes. So no, what have you been up to today, then, Jack?
Getting some pie.
Sure. And what we'd like to say to the camera today?
Hello.
Hello. That's not going to entertain the world, is it? That's not exactly going to entertain the world. All right. What subject? Pick a subject. Think of a subject. Okay, actually, Chloe, would you like to interview us? No, you don't. All right, fair enough. All right, questions. Sunday. How do you imagine Sunday? Typical Sunday.
Typical Sunday. Nice roast dinner.
I haven't had a nice roast dinner for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
No. Now, Ginger cooks me roast dinners sometimes at Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, Ginger's a good cook.
He's a fucking good cook. He's trained in the prison, actually. King was trained in the King was trained in the Nick. So, he cooked me Christmas dinner once. Very nice. Lovely. Got the video actually if you want to buy the VHS. Yeah, but okay. What else how else do you imagine Sunday?
No, the Bible actually. Floating around.
We used to play board games when I was a kid.
Sunday's usually a day of a jam, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's not worth making a film if we're not got everything to say, Jack. Jack, I don't want to make boring movies, man. Right?
What should we talk about then?
Well, we can turn the video off if you want, watch something if you want. Or, I mean, there's no point actually making a film if we're not going to say anything or do anything on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because people want to watch it and they're not going to want to watch crap. So we've got to think of something to do on it now. Quick thinking, Jack. Come on.
Stop this film and we'll make it start again.
No, leave it running. But think of a subject to talk about.
Space.
Space, the final frontier.
Yeah.
How do you imagine the future?
Future?
Yeah. Use that. But how do you imagine the future?
What? How the Earth's gonna be?
What would be your perfect future?
My perfect future.
Your perfect future.
All drugs to be legalized, apart from certain class A's.
Like what?
Crack, heroin, things like that.
Right. But what sort of world would you like to live in the future? What kind of a world would you like to live in?
World without wars.
And what would you be doing in the future if you had a choice?
What would I be doing?
What would you be doing? Yeah, if you had a choice with your life in the future.
What would that be?
What would you do?
Prime Minister.
Okay. Not really very futuristic sort of thing you're talking about.
Prime Minister?
Would you like to shoot into outer space and have a robot and that? What sort of a world would you like to live in the future? What kind of a world would you like to live in?
World that is.
You got a bit there.
I think it's
what sort of a world would you like to live in?
What do you mean, like the technology or the
everything,
people?
Everything, people, technology. What sort of a world would you like to live in?
A world that's fair for all, and not just for the select few, isn't it? People should people shouldn't be mixing in countries with other people because people can't respect their own people and their own faiths and their own beliefs. So how can people even start to respect other people? Yeah. I think everyone needs to go home, wherever they're from, in whatever country, then work their best to make their country better than rather than let it go to the shit, innit? And then start integrating people. Yeah. Because you can't respect yourself, then you ain't gonna respect others either.
No.
So I think.
But what sort of a world? I mean, but technology-wise, what sort of world would you like to live in? A world with robots or not robots?
Some robots, innit? Some technology, but not to the extreme. Yeah. Like, you know, Because like, I think it's pretty amazing that we can think of it like that.
She's got one. She's got a character. So. She's got a smirk. She's a girlfriend, man. Like, tight lips. Tight lips. She's thinking something, but she's not going to say it. She's thinking something, and she's not going to say it. She's sort of like that. What are your breath sandwiches about? Alright. I'll tell you what sort of world I'd like to live in. Alright. I want to live in a world where people can earn money by doing what they want to do. There shouldn't be a free ride. I'm not giving everyone a free ride. But I think people should live in a world where they are doing what they want to do. Like if you're an engineer, you concentrate on engineering. If you're an artist, you should be able to concentrate on being an artist. If you're a computer expert, then you should be able to concentrate on being a computer expert. But if you're a bricklayer, then you should concentrate on being a bricklayer. I think people should be given jobs depending on their talents and sort of like, so they can make money out of what they're good at. You know, if you're a good poet, you should be paid for being a poet. If you're an excellent filmmaker, you should get a bloody Oscar. That sort of thing. Alright, this is a bit of a slow drift, man. We've got to lighten this film up a bit. Chloe, can you tell us something to talk about? Any subject. Zach?
Do you think there's actually wormholes?
I'd like to pass me a lighter. Is there a lighter on the table? I'd want my pocket. Sorry?
Do you think there's actually what that wormhole?
What's a wormhole?
So something in space that's meant to like, you get sucked into it, yeah. And then it spits you out into another dimension or another part of space.
Haven't got a clue. I know absolutely nothing about outer space, really. Only in my imagination and my stories and stuff. Now, I don't really know much about outer space and stuff. Probably there could be wormholes, could be aliens, could be Frankenstein's monster. I don't know. Well, I don't really worry. I just think about life as life. There could be anything in this world, really, couldn't there? Or in the other worlds, or on any of the other planets. The universe is infinite. You know, there's no real sort of limit to the universe. Put whatever in the universe, there's whatever's in it. I don't know, there might be aliens, there might not. We'll only find out in the due course of time. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in aliens? There's one. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think it's pretty idiotic that people think that we're the only life form in the whole of the universe. You know what I mean? Come off it. Look how much there is there.
Well, we think about it like this, right? We think we're the only life form in the universe, yeah? How many life forms are there on planet Earth? How many aliens are there on planet Earth? Every animal is an alien, yeah? You don't know how a cat thinks, do we? We don't know how a dog thinks. You know what I mean? We can't get... They're completely alien. Every animal is an alien. A spider is an alien, isn't it, to us? How do we know how a spider thinks? How a spider weaves her web? We don't know that. We don't know how a fly thinks, or how an elephant thinks. We don't know how a cow thinks. We don't know how a horse thinks, but they do think. I've had some experiences with horses. I love horses. I had a few trips with horses actually, and they sort of like, we spoke a different language. Ever heard of Dr. Dolittle talks to the animals? Yeah. I used to have a cat called Max. His spirit was so incredible. I actually took LSD with a cat once. I used to have this old cat, you can believe it me or don't. It was a disabled cat and he had 3 legs, so it was Max the cat. Max was I was really lonely at the time, but Max was he was my cat, but he was also my best friend. Have you ever had a relationship with an animal? Have you ever had a dog or a cat?
Yeah, I've had a dog.
And you know how you connect to minds almost with it? That you get that close to an animal. Yeah? Now Max was a great cat. I don't know what he is now, but he used to be a cat. But no, I mean animals think differently from humans. Like every animal on this planet, there are 1 billion aliens on this planet. Planet Earth, there are 1 billion aliens on this planet. Because every animal, every insect is an alien. Even a ladybird is an alien to a human being. Because human beings only think in one concept. But you think of the Earth, and you think of the animals on the Earth, You know, we're all aliens. Every animal on this planet is an alien.
Hey, do it, yeah.
Huh?
But my theory is on humanity, yeah. The reason why we don't actually know exactly where we come from,
Well, the Earth.
because I reckon, yeah, a couple of million years ago, yeah,
Hmm?
right, Mars, yeah, Mars used to be similar to Earth, didn't it, yeah?
No.
It did, didn't it?
No.
That's why it used to have an atmosphere and all that
No.
shit, and then the
No.
solar flare come and murked it off.
No.
No.
Mars is a completely different planet.
Yeah, it's a different
It's a
planet,
completely
but
different planet to the Earth.
it used to be similar
No, it didn't.
to the...
No, it was never similar to Earth. It's a completely different planet. All the planets are completely different to each other.
Yeah, no, Mars is different, yeah, but it could have sustained life at some point.
No, it never did. Not yet. Well, maybe it does, but on a different level that we can't see. Have you ever taken LSD? And you see
No.
how reality shifts and reality seems altered, like you're living on an altered plane? Perhaps there already is life on Mars, but we can't see it because because they're on a different dimension to us. Maybe the aliens are just in a different dimension. I don't know what reality is and what fantasy is. You know, it's all one thing really. The universe. It depends on your imagination, I suppose. We can create aliens, and we can create fucking anything we want, really, with
Well,
our imagination.
maybe when you're dreaming, that is your reality.
I've
And
had
this-
some.
and this is our dream world.
I've had some dreams that are more real than reality.
Yeah. And maybe this is just some great
Chloe,
big dream
would like
that
some
you're trapped
joints.
in.
Nice to meet you, sweetheart. You're not a very talkative person, are you, Chloe? Or are you just really shy? She's really shy. Very pretty though, Jack. You got good taste for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I do. Anyway, we ain't got that much longer, I don't think, on this. Well, let's talk about aliens, right? I think there's a possibility that aliens might exist, but they might exist on a different dimension, almost on a different sort of on a different level to us, so we might not be able to see them yet. There's always that possibility. I mean, I don't know. I just make it up as I go along, you know. Maybe all the other planets are, but if there's no life on other planets, what would be the point in having other planets? There would be no point in having other planets, but maybe they're just on a different level to us. But maybe there are other planets in the universes that have got life on them. I don't know. We haven't got that far yet. It's only 2011. We're early days in the space age. We're only sort of like 45 years into the space age, sort of thing. We're only 45 years into Star Trek. It's early days yet. Do you reckon? We don't know.
Sure, yeah.
We don't know a lot about the universe.
I don't
really.
think they landed on the moon, to be honest.
I reckon they did. I bet you they did land on the moon.
Do what makes me wonder though, yeah? If they landed on the moon, yeah?
Yeah.
And like, they haven't done nothing with it. You would have thought they would have put a moon base on there by now and started.
Actually, I've got that in one of my stories. I've written a pirate. I haven't read you Pirates yet, have I?
Pirates?
Pirates.
Read it to me.
It's a bit naughty. Got a bit naughty bits in it though. It's next to you.
What one here?
On the top shelf. I'll do that for the next movie. You talk to the camera, right? And I'll get this tuned in. Oh god, maybe I'll give you one chapter. This is sort of like beginning stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Chapter 3. You don't want me to read all this, do you?
Pirate. Did you write it yourself?
Yes, but look how thick it is.
Yeah, it's quite thick, man.
This is a novel. It's not a little short story. This is like 200 pages. You don't want me to read it to you. I'll read it to you after this film. We'll make another film and I'll read you the first chapter, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. How long did it take you to write?
About a week.
About a week?
Yeah.
You wrote all that in a week?
Do that in a week.
Take me like 2 years to write all that.
Yeah. You know what we have just done in the last 5 days?
What's that?
Created a fucking
Masterpiece.
a channel, our own TV channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
We've done that in 1 week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Less than a week.
We've
No, in
taken
about
over the world
4
next
days. Probably about 4 days. We have created this whole YouTube channel where we made our own YouTube channel in 4 days. It's only the beginning, man. If we can do this in 4 days, what the hell else can we do? Do you know?
Yeah,
Quite a
man.
big thing, isn't it? Especially if it's on the World Wide Web as well. I think this is a big deal. I don't know how much time we've got.
Check.
Oh, wait a minute. It's got 14:57. Oh, it's near the end now.